So, Forge Motorsport started in 1983, family business, third generation now, 54 people, traditional CNC precision engineers, fabricators, welders, manufacturing our own aftermarket product range is Forge Motorsport. We started that in 1996 and we're still at it today, all going well. So back in 2019 we were in the market for a new 5-axis machine. Extensive research through various other manufacturers led us to Axile, which quite quickly became the preferred choice. The versatility the machine would give us, the future proofing for us going forward with more complex manufacture for our Forge Motorsport parts, but also the subcontract market made it an easy choice. Myself and Ryan Speck were involved in the decision making, and I've got to say, along with Rich's expertise in the programming, we've not looked back whatsoever. Great machine.
I'm Rich, Rymer, operational team manager at Forge Motorsport. My main responsibility would be to run the mills, well, the milling section, primarily program, set and operate this 5-axis here. I've been with Forge Motorsport 5 years. What I love most is the challenge and the sort of freedom to attack any job from any direction, whatever way I see fit. The Axile G6 is my go-to machine for any job that comes through the door. I've got utter faith in its ability to perform, no matter the material, the complexity of the job. It just performs every time. When I first started at Forge, I had a bit of experience with 3-axis machines, 4-axis machines, 3+2, but no experience with a full simultaneous 5-axis like the Axile. In my opinion, I don't believe we used it to its full potential, not until we became a bit more familiar with Hypermill. Hypermill's allowed us to have a little bit more faith in the fully simultaneous function of the machine. So now I feel we've got the experience necessary to sort of push the machine to its limits and sort of expand on the creativity of the setup. One job that I think the Axile G6 has done really well is this, we would call it a DV7 elbow. It's an automotive component. It used to be done on a 3-axis. It used to be, I think it was about 5 ops in total. When these used to come through the door, a lot of people would avoid doing them. We'd try to sort of palm them off onto someone else to do it. Now that we've got the 5-axis, it's one set, it's nice and easy. It's sort of a fight who does them, really. The Axile has 50 different presets that you can save into its memory. So the DV7 that I've got here is currently set up right now on its memory, so I don't have to reset the datums. So next time they come up, I can just load them onto the fixture, hit green, and it'll go.
So moving from 3-axis technology to 5-axis technology is a big jump. And it takes a long time to gain all the knowledge that you really need to be doing it day in, day out. Here at Forge Motorsport, what they've done there is they've realised that. They've worked with Hypermill for the post-processing and for the programming side, helped them along the way, and now what they've done, they've turned quite a nervous workforce of a 5-axis into a workforce that's quite confident about using it. So, Axile machines, very, very well known for gantry systems. So they only produce gantry type machines. Gantry machines are extremely rigid, very, very stable, and really, really accurate. Producing motorsport components, it's got to be right first time. Some of them are one-offs, some of them are very, very short batches. So perfect for anything that needs that accuracy. So Forge Motorsport were looking for a machine, 5-axis machine. They've had 3-axis machines before. Looking for a 5-axis machine that can give them that first time accuracy for the parts that they want to produce. This machine, being gantry style, having all the whistles and bells on it that it does, gives them that confidence in producing parts. Motorsport components are getting more complex. There's more features, there's a lot more closer tolerancing required. So to be competitive, you need to have machinery that can keep up with the advancements in the design of the components. 5-axis is the way forward for Forge Motorsport, and ETG is looking forward to building that relationship.
Compared to the other machines we have on the shop floor, this is by far the fastest. It's got the highest spindle speed, it's got through coolant, it's got everything you'd want on a machine really. It's got touch probes, tool setting. There isn't much more I could ask for. Because of this, I've got no doubts that it could machine any material that comes through the door.
I think the future is probably a little bit uncertain with regard to the amount of sort of EVs, electric vehicles, that are coming into the market. What we'll be looking to do is maintain the market that we have, try and grow it the best we can, but also look to diversify back into subcontract machining for possibly some of the OEM car manufacturers, back into MOD, and then there'll probably be some more replacement CNC mills in the not too distant future. We were probably a little bit too slow in jumping from traditional CNC milling to 5-axis. We hadn't renewed our machine tools for about 15 years, so it was a massive leap for us. Once we got into the numbers, it was an obvious progression to make. We've already seen we've been able to attract a better clientele of customer. It means our run times are less, our setting times are less, and also we can be running a machine. We don't go lights out running, but we're certainly more efficient than we've ever been with regards to the operation of the other machine tools as well. There's no way we could run the machine shop without the 5-axis. It's integral to our daily, our weekly and monthly planning, looking at the complexities of the jobs we've got coming up and making sure we're well planned going forward.